Okay, I'm Ava Bradshaw. I play at South Lyon High School. I'm a pitcher, and I'm a sophomore.
Because you know what it takes to get to the pinnacle of the state, how does that influence your leadership? I know you're just a sophomore still, and, there's still upperclassmen, but what is your role in terms of being a leader on this team?
I'm just a big believer in do what you want other people to do. Expect what you would expect from yourself. And it's a lot of you see me out there jumping up and down. I'm intense and everything, but it's I have so much trust in the people behind me so that they have the trust in me. It's just a mutual thing. It's not like I'm gonna put you down and tell you what to do. It's nothing like that. I don't think that's a leadership quality. I think a leadership quality is kindness and really building each other up. And then when you do fail, because we play a game of failure, it's not that big of a deal because you've got teammates to fall back on that really do care about you, and building a friendship that's not just, I'm above you or I have control over you. It's not about that. I don't believe it's about that on any level of any team. It's about, I have so much confidence in you, I'm going to lead by example type of thing.
What is it like for people to think of you as the best softball player in the state of Michigan? How do you handle that type of praise? And is that something you think about? Is that something you try to maintain? Is that something you want to have as your reputation?
I've learned this from a lot of my teammates, but if all you do is think about what other people think about you do, you're never going to get anywhere because you're so caught up in your appearance in the game. And it's really just about, okay, yeah, maybe I threw 2 scoreless innings, but what were the difference in those innings? How do I build on that? And I'm learning from my teammates from every at bat that they do. They go up there, they do something wrong, they come back, they go up again, and they fix it. It's okay, yeah, I had a good inning. How do I get better? It's just learning by example and learning by all these people around me. I really don't think about any of that because it's we have a team. Our team is, in the end, it's not the softball player of the year that wins the state championship. It's the team, South Lyon Softball, that wins the state championship. So it's I'm focusing on being my best for the team, and I know there's a lot of work I need to do.
How much work have you gotten in then since last year, and what's changed for you in your game?
I changed travel teams, which I think was a big jump. I love Turn 2. I think Turn 2 is a great organization, but going and playing on the Dukes, they're out of North Carolina, it's just a big jump in level, and I had to learn a lot about, okay, speed's great, speed's awesome, speed's important, but what about everything else? What about the movement? What about the mental game? What about the off speed? What about all of those things that I didn't have? And I think I'm coming into those with a lot more confidence this year and a lot of more you are not your sport. And it's just a lot of those things that come, and you learn those things through a struggle. And so then it's I can do this, even if I feel like I can't do this. It's just a mental thing I think I really needed to work through, and I did. And it's just when you jump levels or you go from being the freshman to now it's the sophomore, everyone expects the same thing from. It's just, how do you stay in your bubble with your team? How do you stay confident with yourself? It's a sport. We play a game, and I love it, and it's just if I get caught up a lot. It's a lot of us do. So just kind of focusing back into our bubble. Our team talks about that a lot. Just our bubble of us, the coaches, the team. That way it is fun.